Dino, the sumo wrestler?
Sausage. So yeah, guys, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. So this is there's a tale here, and there's a story, and we will get to the story here right after we take a look at the box. Go box. There also comes instructions, but nobody cares about that.
We don't need them.
And this is Transformers: Dark of the Moon and Autobot Dino, Studio Series 71. So for a very long time, this was not a thing that could be produced because
Ferrari didn't get a license.
Ferrari would not give the license to Hasbro. They gave it obviously to Michael Bay so he would be able to use the car in the film, but they oh whoa, look at that. Oh, it's the explosion. I thought it was a tear. Yeah, the background, we'll get to that in a second. So Ferrari was said no. So what did they do for the first movie? Well, they really wanted the face sculpt. So they instead made a red, basically recolor, or redeco of the Bumblebee Deluxe class and called it Cliff Jumper, which really made no sense. And I think by the time Dark of the Moon came around, do you remember what they did as part of toys? They couldn't produce him. So this was one that was just not a possible thing to get. And they might have, maybe they put out another rebadged Camaro. I don't know. I think they did actually. I think they put out another rebadged Camaro. Oh, crazy. Anyway, so you can see here, this is Dino. And Dino, honestly, his face sculpt kind of looks to me like, what was that one guy in Age of Extinction, the red car?
Stinger?
Yeah, this reminds me of Stinger. I think we've had Stinger a few times. Stinger was a Pagani, so that was, and they had trouble with their license for that as well, which is why it was only available in a one-step for a very long time. In fact, I'm pretty sure we did that, right? We did a Stinger, didn't we? With a Pagani? Yeah, so that is in the studio playlist and possibly also the Age of Extinction playlist. This face sculpt really reminds me of that, though, a lot, doesn't it? Or does it remind you of that? It reminds me of that, doesn't it? That sounded silly. Does it remind you of that as well?
Who knows?
You?
I don't.
Okay.
Anyway, let's say bye to packaging.
Okay, see you packaging. So let's take a look at the background first. One of the things that Studio Series likes to do is give you these background stills from the movie. This one's pretty cool. Obviously, some sort of freeway scene where something is blowing up the sign. I mean, it looks. This looks neat. This is actually one of the better backgrounds, I think, actually, because there's like exciting stuff going on, and it's not just like trees and stuff. But we'll put that over there for now. Let's take a look at him. Are you gonna take it off camera? Okay. Well, I guess we're not gonna look at that. All right. So let's take a look at him in his robot mood. He's got these knife sharp pointing things, which actually also
reminds me of Sideswipe.
But it also reminds me of Stinger as well.
Very Stinger-like. Maybe KSI like.
This face sculpt doesn't remind you of Stinger, huh?
It does. I'm assuming KSI from the fourth movie might have like destroyed, like killed him, like the TRF, not TRF. What was that one? The other one, Cemetery Wind from that movie killed the Autobot, Dino, and then just like remade him into Bumblebee. Thing.
Yeah, there was a lot going on in the fourth movie. There was 3 different antagonists, and then eventually the KSI guy joined the Autobot side. But for a while it was KSI and Cemetery Wind, and then Cemetery Wind had 2 different factions within it, and also there was also Lockdown. So the Transformers were battling pretty much everybody under the sun that you could imagine. Which, of course, has nothing to do with Dark of the Moon, which this movie is from.
Honestly, Sentinel is Sentinel.
Do I like this face sculpt? No. No, I don't. It is. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me actually of some of the Decepticons from the Transformers Prime show. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah, no, just some of the, yeah, maybe it was Viacons, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to remember exactly, but it just kind of reminds me of that. It doesn't seem like a very Autobody face to me. Where's the packaging?
Packaging went.
Packaging went bye-bye, okay. Yeah.
I think it's an okay face sculpt.
It's fine as a, I don't know how, I guess you could do it like this. Yeah!
Yeah.
This, I mean,
if that was on the other side, he would have cut his own face off.
I feel like it's okay.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of when Optimus cut the Fallen's face off.
This backpack is terrible.
In the second movie.
Is this connected to something? Can this not come? Can it come apart? Oh, this is off. Look at this. This is hideous. Well, you're stuck with this horrendous backpack. I don't like. This is not great. I'm just gonna say it.
His spinal cord grows ouchy.
We're all thinking it. We're all. It's not great. It's not great. Outside of that, though, you can do
the B-wing.
You can put these.
He
does have the B. I was about to say that. Yeah, he's got the B-wing doors. Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay in robot mode. I hate the backpack, but everything else is fine.
Alright.
I really wish they would have made it more compact so you could tuck it.
So,
I don't know why they didn't. That's
transformation on this one is relatively simple.
I'm just so glad, though, to be honest.
Again, this is one of the series of minor things that if you do wrong will basically ruin the entire transformation.
There's Studio Series in a nutshell. So I'm just glad that they finally, Takara Tomy and Hasbro finally got the license for Ferrari, because it is so rare. Like, this might be the only one. It is so rare for Ferrari to issue that. I think that is fantastic. This is just, that alone makes this rare. And that is excellent. Like, just by itself, you don't see a lot of Ferraris in the Transformers world. And I think it's awesome that they finally got that sorted.
Yep.
Anyway,
so there's also, I can transform this relatively easily, but there is going to be a few cracks, which our lovely cameraman can fix that.
Okay, alright.
And yes, I did just call him lovely, the cameraman.
Oh, well, thank you. I'm the lovely cameraman.
Extra additional step, if you don't want storage on this one, you just take the blades out, which we are going to do for now.
Alrighty. But I think, hold on a second. Yeah, go ahead. No, you go ahead. I'm just talking to myself.
Alright. First step of this guy. You see these back door things? You see this little...
You can store them, by the way.
You see the little panels right here?
Yep.
Well, these come out. Wow.
Wow. The door expands.
Because it expands, you also just put these straight for now. Then, from here, you want to unhinge this chest cavity, whatever these things are, and its head.
Yeah, it's like almost like antenna. It's
and,
so weird.
Oh, there goes the spinal cavity.
His back is broken. So sorry.
Anyway, you want to move his head in there. Am I doing this the right way?
Yep.
Cool. Not with his head. Now we severely broke his neck.
Yes. Now that he's dead.
So we're gonna move the feet, and then you wanna. So this is another step that might ruin your transformation. You want to actually pull these out because you can, and it is required.
Yeah, that makes the fenders. So yeah, you definitely want
Bender.
You don't have fenders, you got a little bit of a problem. It's not an open wheel car.
You see this part right here? You want to just bring this out.
Alright.
You want to twist this around. And yes, the arms will get in the way.
Lovely, nothing like a 180.
And then bring out the hood.
That. Yep. All looking good.
So you can start seeing the shell of the car from this.
Beautiful, it's done.
We always say that. It isn't actually done good.
Alright.
I'm sure you've already known that.
Yeah.
So, straighten this out.
We have the smartest.
Bring this down.
We have the smartest audience in YouTube.
And then turn this bumper around. You're going to want to do that.
Yeah, interesting rotations on this. Contrary to what our star might be suggesting, I actually have never transformed this.
Next up, you want to bring the arms up. And also, you want to bend them a bit. Which is part of the transformation. I think this is the way it goes. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, remember the dots.
Move these fingers.
There's a lot. I will just say this. There's quite a bit of rotation on this figure.
It's the best I can do for now.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're really close.
You see these little notches right here?
Yes.
You tap them in to complete this nice Ferrari look.
Yep. Yeah, that's it.
Luckily, this isn't much of a shelf armor. I also believe.
I'm not sure how lucky that is, but yeah, it's not.
You turn the hands. I think that's.
Yep.
Saw that from the underside. You turn the hands like this. Also, there's notches in the hands here so that you can connect them. This is making up the underside of the car. You can already. This is a beautiful car mode. I gotta say.
That is pretty. Yeah.
All right, so praising the car mode aside, you're gonna want to. This is the part I struggled with while learning to transform this thing. Bringing these feet up here. Yes, here. So this door actually has a little peg. I think you need to line the peg up with the foots.
Yep.
And lock them into place like this. Beautiful. Also, you can get. Now's a good time to connect the fender. Ooh, I think I should have brought the chest down first.
Yeah. So there's a good. There is a good example. Exactly what I was saying. The order. So the chest actually needs to be first before either the arms or the legs.
All right, guys. We solved our issue here.
Okay, so yeah, he's putting the chest down first.
Which is the way you need to go.
Which tends to work a lot better, and then followed by the arms, then followed by the legs, then followed by pegging the legs into the doors, and from there it's just a matter of adjusting it. So the clearance on this is just super tight, and you can very easily make it so the wheels won't touch at all, which obviously if you like to roll the Transformers when they're in vehicle mode, that will be literally impossible. Hey, you're almost done.
Alright, so now you just need to move the bumper in for the final step of the transformation, besides adjusting.
Yeah, that one's... I don't like the way that clips in either.
This is silly.
So it's a little fiddly.
This is absolute silliness.
Yeah, it's a little fiddly.
Alright, there we go.
I'm not a big fan of fiddly stuff like... It looks like you might have it though, actually. See if it rolls. No. Okay, so you can see we're missing something here. Let's.
You force it down a bit.
Let's have it's not touching at all on this side. So let's have a look at it real quick. So this one is actually correct.
And I saw 2 pegs on the roof so that you could store the blades.
Okay, so this one we need to. These need to be forced down a little bit sometimes as well, and. So you can see, like, it's super tight clearance here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you did. So one of the things with the arms that is kind of annoying with this is you have to have these things really close to the center, because otherwise the arms won't give you enough room. So you see where this is, see the dots? You have to have these dots as close together as possible. So. And then from there, it works better if he's underneath. Okay, let's see if that actually fixed it. That might have just been enough right there. I just it is so tight of tolerance. You can see. So here's the little peg holes that he was talking about. You can see the peg there. There's a hole right there in the door. Can you guys?
This is another fiddly figure.
Hopefully you guys can see it.
It's another fiddly diddly figure.
You see it right there? Yeah, right there's the hole. So that hole you can see goes into this tab when it cooperates.
Very fiddly diddly figure.
All right, very tight tolerance, very fiddly.
Diddly.
Yes.
All of the things that are somewhat close to that.
Let's see. Let's see if that did it.
Right.
That might have been enough, just because, and I'll show you here, Leo, with what I meant by the arms here in a second. But I seriously hate the way these door panels line up. Like, I don't like the way these panels line up. Just for us, so you can see we've got a lot better clearance now. A lot better clearance on Cartoon Network now. Is that even still around? I don't know. I think they quit making that show.
Clarence?
Yeah.
Yeah, they stopped a while ago.
There's your dated reference for today. You guys can see though. See what I mean though? Do you see where you moved the pegs close to inside?
Yeah.
See right there? Instead you had this one outside over here, and that's why you ran into tolerance issues.
Alright guys, let's do the roll test.
Alright, let's try it.
Hey.
We're missing one wheel a little bit, but
You can also
I don't think
store
we're
the
gonna-
blades up here.
We might not get closer than that. It is. Oh, actually, it's the mat itself. The mat's not straight. But yeah, it's not gonna do it on that because it doesn't have enough friction. Here, just put it on the mat a second. No, over on the side. There you go. Is it? Yeah. No, they're turning on this side. Are they turning on that side?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I think we got it,
And
guys.
plus you can make Mad Max Ferrari.
Oh yeah, let's take a look at Mad Max Ferrari. We haven't looked at this in the vehicle mode yet. Oh, that is wicked looking, dude. I wouldn't, hold on a second now. Can we, we could use it almost like, well, I could just throw it, guys. I could just throw it on the floor like an idiot. I could do that. What if I did that? How embarrassing. Okay, let's see. Oh, dude, what do you think about that?
Oh, it's like nitro boosters.
Oh, that looks cool. I like it better like this than in the windshield because, like, you wouldn't want to do that. But so very nice acrylic. All it does is show the robot junk. But this is, that's the thing with this car. This car reminds me of one of the issues I had with the Studio Series, that these cars are tiny. Like this car, like it's a Ferrari. Ferraris are a lot longer and leaner, and this one it almost looks like a compact.
Compact.
It's the Ferrari Honda.
Put the Ferrari in the compactor.
The Ferrari Honda.
Just go like.
Do they have? Oh! You know what though? Oh, interesting. So Ferrari apparently didn't license the logo because we don't have the Ferrari logo on here. Some of these other ones you actually have the emblem.
I guess we could put the custom Ferrari logo on there.
I don't know if I can get one that's scaled enough like that. I mean, I'm sure they make them, but trying to put that on would be very, very difficult. I mean, I've got tools to do it. I got all the modeling stuff. I could theoretically do it, but boy, I don't know if I'd want to try it. So, wow. Okay. All right. I think it is easier though to transform him out of vehicle mode into robot mode.
Why don't we show our viewers?
Why don't we do that?
All right. I'm still glad that we actually found this review, Matt.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's been here for a while, and I hope you guys enjoy having it back for some reason.
It has been gone for a while. Yeah. All right.
And you can see how scuffed up our review table has gotten because of it.
No, there's no scuff marks here. It's all good. I need to refinish it again, I think. But there's a refinishing video, by the way, of this review table, guys, if you're interested.
All right. So first off, we separate
playlist.
Separate the bricks.
Separate the bricks. Get those bricks out of there.
All right. So separate the blades.
All right.
Don't know why my first instinct was to say bricks.
Yep. I don't know either.
All right. First things first. Let's unpeg the doors. It's easier if you just move it here since this untabs and it makes it easier. This also makes it easier to free up the legs and just bend half the car.
This is such a funny transformation. That's nice. I love it.
Alright, so next up, with our legs, we're going to move them a bit. Just wiggle him out of the bumper. Then we're going to rotate the bumper. See this little tab here? Just want to bend that. This is going to become untapped later because of the chest cavity. Also, repin these back in. Turn our legs around. Bring out our feet.
It's not a bad transformation, I will say that.
Anyway,
I don't think this one is bad. It's just you have to be so very specific because of the tolerances with it.
Alright, so then go over to here where my thumbs are. You want to just unpeg those from there, move them down.
Alright.
Like that. Turn this around. Then go ahead and try to bend the hood in. Hold on. So, as you can see, we already have robot kibble.
Oh yeah.
And then you move this down like this.
He is very kibbly. Yes, I agree completely with that.
You see, also move it. Alright, so yeah, this is tabbing in. But in order for this to, you have to bend this down a bit. If you can see right there, and this goes into that,
Oh,
but
okay.
the bumper does prevent that.
Okay.
Which is the reason I had it like that in the beginning.
Okay. Oh, you just had there temporarily. Get it out of the way.
Alright, also move down your arms, unbend them, unbreak them. Because I can't imagine that feels too good.
Yeah, I mean, if you were designed that way, maybe.
Otherwise,
That'd be kind of a neat little ability to have. Change your shape whenever you wanted.
Alright, so yeah, just simply tab this shoulder thingy to this back thingy and install it.
Voila!
And that's the reason I had it in the back like this, because if I do that, it will untab.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me. But
his doors are going crazy.
oh, I thought we had ripped off this door.
No, yeah. No, it just was folded weird.
Yeah, so just go down like that. Take these tabs where you fold them in. Sides. But there is one more step.
Okay.
If you want to display pose this guy, otherwise you're done.
Is that the weapons?
Precisely.
Precise.
So you see this little peg right here?
I do.
And you see this little hole right here?
Ah, yes. Right where we left it.
Plug them in, you get your nice little arm blades.
Fantastic.
Honestly, displaying this guy on a shelf would look cool.
Yeah. Yeah, he's, I wouldn't do it in robot mode personally, but because I don't like him. You know what? Maybe I would just to be different, because his car mode, like I'm super happy we got a Ferrari, but his car mode honestly is not great. It's just okay. It's an okay car mode. I think this looks really aggressive. I actually like it a lot.
Red is the aggressive color.
It is, yeah. I don't love his face sculpt, but and definitely the impression I get out of this is this was supposed to be Cliff Jumper, because like those little things that are going up on the side of his head kind of give the impression of horns, right?
So what was it on Cliff Jumper's quote in Prime with the horns?
Mess with the bull, you get the horns.
Oh yeah, that's just what I imagine Cliff Jumper saying.
That's an old saying, but yeah. Cliff Jumper would say something like that. Dino, did Dino even speak? I don't remember.
He did, but he had like an accent.
Oh yeah, like an Italian accent, like an Italian supercar.
It's me, Dino.
It's me, Dino.
Let's get the sued.
Let's get the Nintendo on our back.
Alright. Besides the Mario jokes.
Yeah, Yeah, no, he's I think a cool figure.
I honestly would like to see if he was like in running just with the blades out towards a Decepticon.
Yeah, I don't know. You're gonna have to watch Dark of the Moon again, I guess, because I don't.
The literal interpretation of.
Oh, like a display?
Yeah, mess
cool.
with the horns.
Mess with the bull. You get the horns. You mess with these horns, you get. I guess you're messing with the horns. You get horns
You mess with
on your hands, I guess. I don't know.
Mess with the bull, you get the horns. That's like just this guy's motto. And the general standability wise here.
He's alright.
It's
alright. It's pretty.
You literally stand on those.
Yeah,
things.
it's pretty stable, really.
I generally like stable transfer.
Oh, I didn't go through articulation. I guess we should do that real quick. Let's go through articulation. Knee, hip, knee, hip. There is a little bit of rotation here as well on the knee. Knees, I mean, you can see, you can make him step really, really high.
Wait, no, that looks like he's tiptoeing in a cartoon.
Got the arm thing. Yeah, it does. It looks like he's careful not to step on something.
And he steps on a rubber ducky.
Right.
And it sits off an entire alarm system. And several guns come out of the walls.
Oh my gosh. SCP is going crazy. Okay, so we have
Who
got...
said that was SCP?
I did. So we have some weird stuff going on with the shoulder here, but it definitely helps with articulation. It's nice. You can get his, like, look, you can get his arm raised fairly high. Along with his leg. Oh boy, he's looking really goofy now. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Whoa, whoa. He can look down. Almost no head articulation though. It does not move side to side, so he can look up and down slightly. So he's gonna have to turn his whole body if he wants to look around. I'm a ballerina. All right. Anyway.
Oh, that reminds me of the Hound quote. I'm a fat ballerina.
I'm a fat ballerina. So that's the end of the articulation section. I don't know if you can get it to balance like that, but that'd be cool.
That is the way I would genuinely do.
Oh my God! It did. Get on it. Oh, the most ridiculous pose, guys, in the world. Look at this. Stand him up again. Stand him up again. I want to show him from the front. Look at this, guys. This is the stupid stuff we like to do.
Oh,
this is the content you come here for.
He's just sneaking away from the battle.
That is amazing. He can balance like that.
He's just like stepping away from the battle.
That looks really cool. Wow. Good job, Leo. Okay, guys, so...
He's a really stable figure. What can I say?
Yeah, he is. Do we have anything else to say about him, or is this are we at the end here?
I just think it's funny because he's like sneaking away from the Autobot and Decepticon battle.
He totally looks like he's about to step on something.
Just put a miniature rubber duck in the end there.
Oh, yeah, I don't have one, but that'd be cool to do, for sure. But, okay,
we
guys.
might make this a community screenshot.
Very, 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 very possibly, guys. So, but for now, there he is. Studio Series number 71. Amazing. The Autobot Dino.
I just like accidentally ran my knee into the table and this guy didn't even fall over.
Deluxe class. From Dark of the Moon, who is able to withstand knee rams of Leo into the table. Amazing.
That wasn't particularly hard though.
Guys, if you enjoyed our look at this, please give us the old thumbs up, guys. Hit the red subscribe button if you're not done already, guys. Hit the blue bell notifications and comments available when you care to use them. Please feel free to do that. Whether you do or not, go check out our
community tab. This is where we post screenshots, exclusive everything, stuff from Twitter, and you don't even need to leave the site to view it.
That's right. You can hear about me blab about stuff occasionally on there, and you can see display shots.
Like this.
No longer available on Twitter at all, but available right here on YouTube's.coms.
And you can see this as one of the display shots.
Yes, guys, we will have that up as well. Check it out. Of course, that will be up before this video, but yeah, guys, drop on by. Cool stuff there, cool stuff, casual, screw around, check it out. See what you think. Anyway, that's going to do it one last time. Studio Series 71, Deluxe Class, Dino. Finally back in Ferrari mode. Finally. For the Dark of the Moon Transformers live action movie. We will see you all next time.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.